Scrolling down through social media has become such an unconscious gesture, and it's no wonder that one might end up being more online rather than being in the real world. As harmless as it may feel, this habit of spending too much time online can seriously affect your general health state. There are several neurological effects associated with social media usage because various functions of the brain are impacted in specific ways. Once you indulge in it, social media combines several triggers, which result in certain responses from your part, and so this is why your brain is affected in a variety of ways. The dopamine that your system releases as you unknowingly scroll up and down through social media can represent the main contributor to this online addiction. Think of Facebook, Snapchat, or Instagram. These are thought to impact the brain in the same way that gambling and recreational drugs do, because you feel the need to use them as much as possible. The reward area is most affected as a result of the constant stream of retweets, likes, and shares triggers similar chemical reactions like other drugs do, such as cocaine. Moreover, social media is many times associated with a syringe of dopamine being injected straight into the system. Likes on Facebook, which were created by Justin Rosenstein, are referred to as bright dings of pseudo-pleasure. You might wonder, where did this comparison come from? If we think about it, likes can be seen as validation points. And who doesn't want to feel validated? And this is the key moment where the social aspect comes into the scene. It's like real people around you high-five you for something good that you have done. If we were to take this aspect individually, it should not come as a negative act. But there is another component that makes it harmful. Whenever you post something, you don't have the certainty that other online users will like your post or not. And here comes in the variable reward system. As you feel the anticipation of validation taking charge, dopamine in your body goes up, and you're constantly going online to see what reaction your post gets. And so, you become part of this cycle. Yet, what if your post doesn't get too many likes? Not receiving the validation that you hope for, you might feel devalued because in the end, what's even the point of sharing your post if no one likes it anyway? Apart from this aspect of reward system, social media usage can negatively stimulate the way your brain takes part in the decision-making processes along with the emotional processing functions. Researchers who conducted a study on observing how adolescents' brain functions noticed that there are some parts of the brain processing emotions and sensations on a larger scale whenever they feel excluded. This study's conclusion emphasizes the impact that online social exclusion has had on adolescent brain developments. This goes to show that when you are left out from certain online groups, chats, or events, your brain directly reacts in these specific areas. Understanding this is a key aspect because social media affects more than those who have low self-control, low self-esteem, or similar conditions like depression. Other researchers point out the fact that Facebook is more likely to affect individuals dealing with anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, etc. Therefore, this is where social media hits harder by making such people less focused and more distracted as well. It's important to set your limits and understand when you've indulged too much in using social media. You could try turning off push notifications so that nothing from your daily life gets impacted in some way by using social media. Also, before going to bed, keep your bedroom free of any laptops, tablets, or social media-enabled devices so that you don't feel too tempted to check your online platforms. Not keeping track of how you use social media can become very addictive. And so, it is best to put your time and effort into walking outside, working out, reading a book or a newspaper, or just socializing with your friends.